Congratulations, coach. This
Thank you.
was a big one.
Yeah.
One of the best offenses in the NBA. What did you like best about your defensive effort tonight?
I like that our game plan discipline was at an all-time high tonight across the board. And I spoke to the guys in the locker room about it, that we stuck to the game plan. We executed defensively at a high level, and it allowed us to get out and play in the open floor pretty much all game, which is to our advantage.
When you look at how you disrupted them at the three-point line, especially, that's been their bread and butter. That's they've gotten back into games when they have had deficits, including versus the Pelicans. What was the strategy to keep them from getting hot from beyond the arc?
I won't reveal all of our strategy because we want to keep it in our back pocket, but we just needed to be physical, be up in the guys in their pick and rolls, and try to cause as many deflections as possible. We know that they're really good at getting downhill and then hitting the corners, hitting the slots. And we wanted to have multiple effort, be in early, have multiple effort, and contest every shot.
I don't really have much more to add than that, Coach, other than the fact that, I mean, are these the games, and you go back to even your practice yesterday, that are won? I know the guys have to execute, watching film, shoot around. The game plan, as you talked about, are those the things that need to be done day in and day out to have a type of defensive effort you had tonight?
Yeah, Graf, it's the goal for our group is to understand that everything counts. When they leave here, the rest that they get, the film work that we do, the teach that we do, lifting, conditioning for guys that is not playing the minutes that they want to play, and it all contributes to down the stretch. So it's extremely important. The details are important for our group, and we're all proud of the effort that we've been given the last few games.
What did you think about the job Herb did on Donovan tonight?
He was great. I actually spoke to Donovan in the hallway, and he talked about Herb and just said he's one of the few rookies that he has to plan for because his instincts are incredible. And Herb's been doing that all season for us. He's been fantastic. Even when he doesn't score the ball, he's in the right place. He makes the right plays on offense. And like I said earlier, we're extremely blessed to have Herb on our team.
Yeah, and it seems like, ever since you guys got CJ, I mean, initially there was just a lot of buy-in. I mean, how much does that help with guys just all in immediately like that?
It's amazing. Probably not the answer that people want to hear, but that's a part of God's work is allowing us to be able to acquire CJ, and then the character that's in that locker room, the character that's in the coaches' room, our management, our governing body. We have great people, and that's not by an accident. Like that's God's work. And so, we're blessed to be able to have a group like that buys in. And more importantly, when we were going through adversity, those were the tough times, and we just stayed at it. And it's exciting to see what our team is doing right now.
Yeah, we talked after the trade went down about a big goal for you guys was, even though Josh Hart was leaving, you wanted to maintain that defensive level. But it seems like now you guys are taking it to a different level these past few games. What is it taking to get your defense to where it is now, ever since the All-Star break?
Well, anytime you make a trade of that magnitude, it just takes time, number one. And then we had to figure out what we had, rotations, things like that. And then once we had the break, it gave us all some time to kind of go back to the drawing board and see where we can be better, especially defensively. We knew offensively we had a chance to be okay, but if we can get stops, if we can get 5 more stops, 7 more stops throughout the course of a game, well, that's more offensive possessions for us. And so just going back to the drawing board, tweaking some things on the defensive end, and we feel like it's been helping us.
Yeah, something you and BI have talked about since the beginning of the year is having that defensive buy-in from him and having it trickle down to everybody else. How much have you seen that from him this season?
BI's been incredible. He's a coach's dream. I think I've said it before, but just, the kid, he works, the young man, he works all day, every day. He's going to watch a ton of film tonight. I already know I'll get a text message at some point, and he just wants to be the best that he can possibly be. And it's a joy to be able to coach a young man like him.
where does this kind of rank for you in terms of like the defensive performances you've seen her do this year? It seems like he was just all over the place, not just on Donovan, but just everywhere tonight.
You know what? I know it's high, but Herb, you know, you just expect it from him almost because that's what he does. He doesn't say much. He just goes out and he does his work. But, you know, what he's doing, we don't take for granted. It's hard to guard the best player every single night. And with Herb being a rookie. So it speaks volume to Herb, his family, the character that he has, and then, you know, just the things that the coaching staff are doing with us to try to put us in the best possible position to be successful.
If I could just ask one question.
Sure.
You played in the NBA a long time, coached on some pretty good teams that are the 8-0 in the bubble in Phoenix, but 4 straight wins this decisively against teams that are playing hard. Do you ever remember something like that in your playing or coaching career?
You know what? I have no idea. Well, yeah, I do remember some things like that. I coached on a really good team in Golden State, so we had some wins. But this is great for us, and you know, it's definitely a confidence booster, confidence builder. And then we'll enjoy it. We'll go back, have a good meal, and get ready for the next game.
Did any of this tonight surprise you at all, or did you see this kind of effort come?
It's the effort that we all believe that we could get to. It just takes time to get there. And now that we're here, we're embracing it. The city, our team, our community, and we want to go out every game and play hard, compete hard, and share the basketball. Just that simple. And this is what happens when the guys just continue to believe in each other. So once again, we're extremely excited and blessed.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Billy's game tonight? He hadn't played for a while. And he jumped right in and performed well. I mean, I know a lot of guys had a lot of good games tonight, like behind her. But what does it say about your team? You got a guy that hasn't played for weeks, and he jumps right into that.
It speaks volumes of our guys and our training staff, medical staff. Like, they keep guys ready. They're doing extra conditioning. They have a conditioning league champion, you know, who wears a wrestling belt, whomever, you know, wins it. So they keep guys ready. And then Billy, that's just who he is. He comes in every day, same smile, same personality, and he works at it. Tonight was his night. We knew with those guys playing 2 really big bigs, we wanted to give him a shot at the backup 5 and not have Jackson in those tough situations like that.
Building off of Fletcher's question, I mean, winning 4 straight games in this league is tough, but to do it with these kind of margins where you're up by 30 points, you know, what does that say about what you guys are doing right now?
You know, we just want to keep building. You know, we're happy about it. I'm happy about it, and we're all excited. And like I said, we'll enjoy it tonight. Plane ride will be that much better. Food will taste that much better. But we understand where we are, and we'll get back to the drawing board, watch some tape tomorrow, get back and have a good practice, get on a plane, and get ready to do it again. It's the NBA for you. So we'll take it. 4 games at whatever it takes to win them. It's hard to win in the NBA. We'll take it. Thank you.